Hi and welcome all, high or low, butcher baker, tall or small. I am Grimnir and this is the Grimnir Gate, playing Lord of the Rings Online, Book 3, Council of the North. But we begin in Esteldin. Our two heroes from the Red Pass, a well-earned rest no doubt. After opposing a fearsome Gauntlord in Garthagarven, Ivar the Bloodhand, and then travelling along the secret trail of the ranger Candaith, a rough trail all the way from the lowlands to the North Downs, they must be tired. Such toils take its toll even on a hardy and tenacious dwarf. So a little rest is not too much to ask after a mighty deed and a long journey. But they seem to be missing some gear. Is it hot up here? Have they lost all their clothes? They seem to remember that they got sidetracked on their way to the longshanks camp by some spider hunting. Always doing the good deeds, the little extra that just needs to be done. Hard work makes you thirsty, so they had to take a roundabout to the Forsaken Inn, just to bid their farewell and have one last Forsaken ale, together with the thankful locals. The rumors of their deeds had gone before them, so a victory toast was on the house. Then followed a pleasant and quiet evening in the alehouse with a toast or two. But since we're talking about dwarves, it's more likely with a toast or three, maybe even four, but not before one last toast, the captain insisted, and his friend Bloodbow complied, since a good dwarf never lets a friend celebrate a victory and drink alone. And even if the Forsaken Ale isn't the best or the worst, but strong enough, it still was a pleasant evening. Before they had to be off to the longshank and his secret trail. Duty first, as always. It even led to some merry dancing, not only to their own pleasure, but also to entertain other guests. And then some rubbing of shoulders with the locals to show them that these proud heroes are not yet too big to their boots. Even if it got a bit vague and foggy in the later hours, as it should when you celebrate. Stronger ale than expected, and tension releasing from the horrible experiences in the Red Swamp. It might not be totally clear, but probably there was some more fun and games. And some gambling is not out of the question. Maybe a bet or two were placed, but all in all, nothing too lively or remarkable. A glorious evening and night of merry celebration it was, and a glorious farewell to the south. That's my boys, the proud and virtuous Broadbeams. But now get your crap together. It's time for more honorable and heroic deeds. So, we are at Esteldin, Pass of Hope. A whole camp full of these longshanks. That must make Captain Grimnir very happy. We are searching for Halbarad. He seems to be the boss at this place. Let's see what he has to say. I fear that soon the forces of Angmar may overwhelm us. Alright. Fires in the north. How can I be of service? Here in the northern lands we need your help now, more than ever. They have heard about our deeds in the south. Yeah, of course.
Might I take a moment of your time?
So, the eyes of Esteldin have been turned to the east. We need to call a council of free peoples in the north, but first we have to see if Angmar has retaken Fornost, so we should travel to Mincham, a ranger in the south of the Fornost fields then. Alright. That we can handle, as we not have traveled enough already. Back on foot again. Probably we should use our boars, right? It's a long way. Oh, a ruin. Always nice. Starting some deeds. Eastern ruin. Ustlagoros. Ust means fortress or stronghold. Ooh. Captain smells something foul here. Ooh, western ruins. Nice. Another deed. Minas Run. I think that's an old city of the Artedain. Since the whole place here is old Artedain, when Fornost was their second capital after Anuminas. So let's see what they have to offer here. Yeah, let's do some deeds too. I mean tasks, of course. Get some reputation, use some blue XP, and then we go south, closer to these terrible fields of Fornost. And here he is, Mincham, another ranger. Ranger of the field.
A shadow is on my spirit.
What counts to be told is the strength of the enemy. I shall need your help, okay?
Might you spare a moment?
So we should go to Fornost and see if the enemy is strong. What orcs and wargs you find we should kill. Bring me a report on what you find. Yeah, we can do that. Orcs and wargs are specialty. Axe and arrow. Nicely enough, they have old road signs here, so we can find our way easily on this apparently old paved road. The old capital of Fornost. Yep. Go north, it says. And that we shall. Here it is, the gates of Norbury, or Fornost, the northern stronghold of the kings, Fornost Erain. Let's take a little flank action and kill. We have killed one warg now. Let's kill the second. Oh, you can see on the color that these guys are below our level actually, so it will be an easy run. He didn't react on that shout. That was strange. Alright. A new deed. Orc Slayer. Let's get it started. 1 out of 10. Maybe fast forward a bit, since we will train through this camp easily. No headaches to complain about, I guess. Just a quiet evening out yesterday. Alright. Nice work with the stun trap there. I'm beginning to get a hang of that with the naugrim blood bow. And as you can see, even though my gear is not upgraded as it should be, if you do all the quests and levels, it makes a difference with the virtues and to have a level or two on your enemies. So we are to the right of the main gate now. A small camp outside the gate, perfect for cleaning up some orcs and wargs. I think we will go down here and start another exploration deed, or at least get one of the sites there. Yeah, Ust Nuaran. Ust meaning stronghold. And here we have traveled all the way up to the foremost gate just to show them. It's quite scary. Yeah. From what you tell me, Angmar did not merely send token force. Nay, it appears he sent an army. Forno has fallen once again to Angmar.
And learn of my troubles.
Yeah, we need to get back to Esteldin and tell Halbarad about this. Of course. If we can have an army in a fortified spot, it will be very dangerous to the north. Nice cloak. You can see on the other cloak that it's been a while. Oh, and here the smell. There was goblins in Mina's rune. So, since Captain Nirgrim was a bit restless, he thought that we could teach them a lesson. He can't let them be on his own when he finds them, you know. It's been a while since he slayed some goblins now. But I don't know why he lets Naugrim do all the work then. Even though we know that it's easier to grind with a hunter than a captain. But we better get back before Halbarad gets grumpy. We have important deeds to get done. Yeah, forces of Angmar taking North Thousands all over Eriador. Oh, I will ask of you, task the days ahead if you are willing spirit. We are always of willing spirit, Halbarad. We are heroes. So what do you want from us now? We are here to please you. Oh, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Could I speak with you a moment?
We need to summon a council, and we will start with convincing the dwarves to come. So we should go to Othrikar, a dwarven place. Nice. And Dori, one of the 13 dwarves from Bilbo, that Bilbo helped out. And then Gildor Inglorion, a mighty elf of Rivendell, elf lord in Meluinen. And then the men, so called to dwarf, called to elves, and called to men. Nelly Boskins in Trestlebridge. We'll take them in that order. Of course, we go to the dwarfs first. Nice to see some kin around here. And there you can see Othrikar, the ring, Nan Amlug West Hills. And the whole North Downs is a lot of hills before the mountains of Angmar that separates it from Angmar. You can see then Othrikar town up there. Let's see if we can find Hanar. nice. Reminds me of Thorin's Hall, of course. Some sort of colony, I think. Here he is. All right.
Well met.
You seek Dory. Okay. He's been captured by the Dower Hands. Oh no. We have to... They want their mines, or they will kill Dory. Okay. And he had some gems too that was lost that he came with to Othrikar. Oh, so we have a quid pro quo here. We help them, they come to the council. It says that it's a fellowship quest. Well, we fought Ivar in the Red Pass, so that won't be a problem, right? Nice looking axe. Doris Savior. Oh, still getting a bit nervous, since we are actually going to do another fellowship quest here. But, and you can see that green circle on the map. That's where we're going. And here on the way we got attacked by this signature and Lynx that dropped a shard. And it was quite stubborn because just a minute later he respawned and attacked again. So we got 2 shards. And since I'm in fellowship we got 1 each. So 4 ruby shards in 2 kills of the same Lynx. I'm not sure yet if I have any use of the shards, but it was fun. Here we have it. The Dower Hands and their Ustgalomar. Let's sneak up on them. Flank again. But maybe better safe than sorry. I'll go with the healing trait line again. I don't know how hard this will be, but with the healing, if we can make it in Garthagarbon, we can make it here, I think. If you shed the blood of a dwarf, thou blood shall be by dwarf be shed. That's what I say. Valiant Strike heals and gives plus in melee damage and tactical damage. Gallant Display. Subsequent strikes powers up the heal. And here's a founding stone. Might be 5 of those. 5 cities in North Downs of the Arthedain realm. But now it's fighting. Let's clean this up. So far I see no reason to call it a fellowship quest though. Easy enough. And you can see that it is Bardus that accompanies us, because when I go with the heal trait line, I think I go with the mitigation line, just to buff the whole defensive part. And I'm beginning to get attached to this rain of arrows skill on blood bow. Actually, I know that these are below our level, but still. Just look at this. Nice posture. And down he goes. And there is the prison wagon. A cage. They keep him in a cage like an animal. How shameful of them. It's not as ill as shaving a dwarf's beard, but it's not okay. Dishonorable Dower Hands. Alright, I bet something will happen when we talk to him.
What do you want?
And as an NPC, he will run around like a headless chicken and aggro everything. Just be prepared. Alright, let's see now if this is a fellowship. What? Okay, the morale went all bananas here. Oh, it's inspiration buff. Okay. So you get a buff here if you're not in a full fellowship. Well, that will make it quite easy then. I can see that now. 7,000 morale and they die like fleas when we swing at them. That was a bit boring. I've had expected more of a challenge actually. Alright, so this will be easy then. I don't bother to retrade the captain though. Just let Naugrim Bloodbow do the DPS as he's supposed to. And look at Dory. This is actually one of the more documented dwarves in the Bilbo Fellowship. I might talk about him on the tavern talk. That will satisfy Captain Naugrim, since he prefers dwarf talk above other topics. Oh, quite the bunch. And Dory doesn't have any morale. He's like unstoppable, so maybe he can take care of them all. For Otrikar. Ooh, that's a nice chest. Must be where the gems are. Ah, yeah. Okay. Not much to fear, actually. Trap down. And 7,000 morale from the inspiration buff. We're in no danger of getting killed now, I tell you. Look at that. Dory seems to be stunning them. Or was that something else? Alright. The last part here, maybe. We're nearly out of the camp, he says. And now another rain of arrows. Strike them down from the sky. The falconers are the heavy guys. Like not as heavy as they could be without the inspiration buff. Yep, cleared this last passage left. One-shotting everything. So I wonder if the damage is buffed too. It looks like it. And through this tent camp, and we are done, I believe. Thank you for your kindness. For the long beards and the broad beams by Mahal. At last free of the Dowerants. Okay. You have escorted Dory to safety. That was nice. You were very welcome, Dory. Gunnar, give us the crap we need. The gear. Oh, I should take some heavy, but I'm interested about the cosmetic look on that axe for the future. It wasn't much difference between the armor pieces, and that axe looks nice. I'll go with the axe. Put it in my wardrobe. Alright, go now and tell the ranger we shall come. So, the dwarves are aboard. Nice of them. And since we leveled, we can put another point into the trade tree. I have some stuff left to fill up here. I think it was some elite crit. Yeah, I'll start with that. Go all red still, apart from some in yellow to get the morale. And Master Bloodbow. Yeah, look at that. Insane. And we put, yeah, that would be good. It would affect all my damage, but at the same time I feel like I should put some the last point into the Heartseeker bleed. If we get a heavy mob, that will... I can change it later. I think I go for the Heartseeker. I like to fill up the spots when I've started. At least on the mighty skills. In for the kill. Alright, that will do. Maybe some tasks here now, since I've played it in 2 sessions. I usually play in the morning, so that changes twice. I get you
Greetings.
get rid of some lag in the morning, so. And you have done very well, Nirgrim, very well indeed. I know. That's all for today.